Hello everyone, my name is Olivia Page Hughes and I'm from the state of New Jersey. I'm currently a senior attending Apsayami High School. One fun fact about me is that this summer I was rescued by Greek fishermen off my pedal boat in the middle of the Ionian Sea.
Hi, I'm Shalini Ramakrishnan and I'm the distinguished young woman from Union County. I'm a senior at Union County Vocational Technical High School, and a fun fact about me is that I love to bake.
Founded in 1958 in Mobile, Alabama, Distinguished Young Women, formerly America's Junior Miss, is the largest and oldest national scholarship program for high school girls. It has provided life-changing experiences for more than 780,000 young women across the country and more than $118 million in cash scholarships at the local, state, and national levels. In addition to cash scholarships, Distinguished Young Women participants are also eligible for college-granted scholarships from almost 100 colleges and universities. Over $1 billion in college scholarship opportunities were provided last year, some of which included full tuition, room, and board to first-class institutions, and over $1.8 million in cash scholarships were awarded nationwide. Many participants leave the program with scholarships to help them with their college educations, but all of them walk away with new life skills to help them succeed in college and the workforce. Plus, they gain new friendships and increased self-confidence. Distinguished Young Women strives to give every young woman the opportunity to further her education and prepare for a successful future. You can read more about the program at its website, www.distinguishedYW.org. The evaluation process is the same at all levels of participation, from local to state to nationals. The participants are judged in 5 categories of achievement, 2 of which, scholastics and interview, are non-stage categories. It is this program's goal to honor young women who excel in these areas and to encourage continuing roles of leadership in their community and professional life, thereby providing positive role models for today's society. Scoring has already been tabulated in the scholastics area, which counts 25% of each participant's overall score. Each participant's academic record, GPA, and college entrance test scores were evaluated by a separate scholastics judge who has a background in evaluating high school transcripts. The other category of offstage judging is interview, which is worth 25%. Each participant had a 10-minute private interview with our judges. The judges base their scores on effective communication, mental alertness and composure, awareness of current events, and personality. With interview and scholastics already tabulated, that means that half of the judging has already been completed. The onstage portion of judging that you are going to see today counts for the remaining 50% of each participant's score. The task of selecting our new Distinguished Young Woman will not be an easy one. Our judges are all experienced volunteers who graciously gave of their personal time to evaluate the class digitally. Let's meet the people who have that responsibility, and please check out our digital program book online to read their full bios.
Lori Baxter is the chairperson for the Grant County Distinguished Young Woman Program in Indiana. She became involved with the program when her daughter Kaylee was named the 2008 Grant County Junior Miss. Lori has a bachelor's and a master's in choral education from Ball State University, where she was a member of the Ball State University Singers for 4 years. Lori has directed show choirs in the public schools and continues to teach privately. She also taught art and music history for Indiana Wesleyan University in their adult studies program. Lori has been married to Joe for 42 years, and they have 2 grown daughters, Brittany and Kaylee. She and Joe are always on the road with their fifth wheel exploring America. They enjoy spending their winters as snowbirds in their fifth wheel, leaving Swester, Indiana for Rockledge, Florida. Nicole was the 2015 Maryland representative for Distinguished Young Women. She went on to attend the University of South Alabama on a full scholarship thanks to DYW, where she graduated with a degree in nursing. After falling in love with the Mobile area and working as a staff nurse for a few years, she is now a neonatal travel nurse. Pauline has volunteered as a trustee of the Advanced Math and Science Academy Charter School. Loretta Smith, a native of Canton, Georgia, began her involvement with the Distinguished Young Women program in 1997 after her daughter was selected as Cherokee County's Junior Miss. During the last 26 years, she has had a variety of roles with DYW, including Georgia State Executive Committee member, production team member, host family chairman, and state finance chairman. Loretta has judged many local and state programs and is thrilled to have met so many wonderful young ladies and dedicated volunteers. She enjoys serving on the national support team for the Nationals office. She has a bachelor's degree, 2 master's degrees, and a specialist degree in education. She received the Atlanta Braves Teacher of Excellence Award and is now retired after 32 years in public education. Loretta is very involved with her local church, where she serves on several committees and has been a soloist and choir member for many years. She also enjoys singing in the 100-Voice Community Chorale. She has training in voice, piano, and guitar. She enjoys international travel with Al, her husband of 46 years, and spending time with her 2 children and 3 grandchildren. Kayla J. Williams is an artist from Albany, Georgia. A trained dancer and writer, Kayla is the Distinguished Young Woman of Leesburg, Georgia for the class of 2017. Throughout her high school years, Kayla trained weekly in ballet, modern, jazz, and other genres with Albany State University's dance program and local studio, Uptown Dance. She also had the incredible opportunity to train with Debbie Allen at a summer intensive in Atlanta. Kayla's introduction to the Distinguished Young Woman program came from her beloved school dance teacher and Georgia's 1984 Junior Miss, Dottie Davis. Kayla entered the program with a sole goal, reducing the upcoming cost of post-secondary education, unaware that she would soon be a part of an ever-growing program of loving, supporting, strong, and wise women. After an incredible year of representing Leesburg, it became strikingly clear that the Distinguished Young Woman program held a special place in her heart, and she wanted to remain active. Kayla began her collegiate career at the illustrious Howard University in Washington, D.C. as a finance major. Especially in the midst of getting to know her new surroundings, Kayla decided to find local Distinguished Young Woman family. She volunteered with the D.C. at-large program for 2 years, serving as a mentor for the young ladies. Kayla has also contributed choreography for at-large programs across the country, which is featured on the National Field Director's YouTube channel. After a turn of wonderful events, Kayla is now based in Atlanta as a full-time student and dancer. She is studying journalism and English at Georgia State University and training at various studios in the city. During these unprecedented, challenging, and heartbreaking times, Kayla was extremely grateful for the opportunity to create movement and share moments with the lovely, distinguished young ladies of New York State's class of 2021. No stranger to the Distinguished Young Woman program, Tracy was first selected as a local junior miss for Ticonderoga, New York. Since that life-changing experience, she has remained committed to supporting and empowering opportunities for other young women in her community. She has judged local and state programs, has served as a scholastics coordinator, and is now in her 14th year of serving as the chairperson for Ticonderoga's local Distinguished Young Woman program, which proudly held its 57th annual program this year. A graduate of St. Lawrence University, the University of Vermont, and SUNY Plattsburgh, Tracy Cross Baker has spent her career as an educator committed to helping students define and launch their own dreams into action. In her first professional chapter, she forged a career in college administration where time in residence life and developing student programming events soon led her to work in career services. Her commitment to building internship programs, creating internship scholarships, and connecting students with alumni and career professionals across industries led her eventually to become the Director of Career Development for SUNY Plattsburgh. She is past president of the College Student Personal Association of New York and a proud member of the Crystal Circle. For the last 15 years, she has served as a school counselor at the K-12 level. A member of the American School Counselor Association, she enjoys this opportunity to help coach students to make the most of their academic experiences as they begin to build unique and personally meaningful plans for their future. When not focused on work, Tracy is now in her 14th year as a Ticonderoga Board of Education member and is a member of the St. Mary's Choir Folk Group. Together with her husband Stuart, they continue to follow the adventures of their son Douglas, a Jesuit volunteer and recent graduate of Boston College, and their daughter Chloe, a current student at George Washington University and a former New York District Key Club governor. When at home in Ticonderoga, New York, they also adore their time with Dolly, their cat, and Nutmeg, their English Springer Spaniel.
We are now ready for our first category performance, which is fitness. For the young women of today, the need for strength and stamina is greater than ever before. In fact, research has shown that fitness predicts greater educational and professional achievements later in life. During fitness, the judges look for physical well-being, coordination, stamina, and agility. Fitness accounts for 15% of the total score. It is now time for our next category, talent. As you may know, many of our program participants go on to successful careers in the performing arts, but that isn't our only goal in recognizing and rewarding talent. Participation in performing arts is actually linked to positive outcomes in school, emotional development, and family life. Each participant will perform for 90 seconds, and they are scored on originality, technical ability, appropriateness of selection and costume, as well as stage presence. This category counts for 20% of the total score. P.T. Barnum once said, "The noblest art is that of making others happy." Hoping to inspire others to embrace their differences, be true to themselves, and have self-confidence, here to perform an upbeat baton dance to the song "The Greatest Show" is New Jersey participant number 1, Olivia Page Hughes.
This is the moment you've waited for. You've been searching in the dark, your sweat soaking through the floor. And buried in your bones, there's an ache that you can't ignore. Taking your breath, stealing your mind, and all that was real is left behind. This is the greatest show.
Love comes in many different forms and transcends distance, race, people, and more. In Shalini's opinion, the love for music is universal. It can heal the body and soul and has the power to make the light shine in even the darkest of places. My Heart Will Go On by Celine Dion is a love ballad that can mean many different things to different people. For people who have experienced the loss of a loved one, or for people who have felt love for the first time, this is one song that resonates with us deeply. Participant number 2, Shalini Ramakrishnan. We are ready to see our participants back in our last category, self-expression. This category evaluates each participant's ability to clearly share her thoughts and opinions. The category accounts for 15% of the total score.
When I first received this question, I actually had to stop and think about it for a minute. I wouldn't change any of my past choices, and I don't regret anything I've done throughout my high school career. I volunteered for many organizations in my community and was a leader of multiple sports teams, all while being involved in numerous clubs and activities. So, if I had to choose one club activity or class that I wish I had participated in, it would have been the drama club. This club would have encouraged me to expand on my public speaking skills, all while breaking out of my shell. The Distinguished Young Women program has taught me so much about myself and to always push myself outside of my comfort zone. If I were your choice to represent the state of New Jersey, I will continue to grow as a distinguished young woman.
As a senior, I've loved my time at school these past 4 years, but if I had the chance to do things a little bit differently, I would like to participate in Model UN. This club would have given me the chance to expand my public speaking skills and my knowledge of current affairs. I could practice my teamwork, delegation, and negotiation skills with like-minded peers. If I could, I would also like to take another history class, for example, AP Human Geography. Through this course, I'd be able to learn more about urban planning, a field that I'm interested in and that's important to today's society, and also because knowing our past can help advance our future. Thank you.
Distinguished Young Women is sponsored by the Barbara Barrington Jones Family Foundation, Mobile County, City of Mobile, Alabama Power Foundation, Gantt Travel Management, Shoe Station, the Coffeen Family, Regions Financial Corporation, Jostens, and Alabama Media Group. The 65th National Finals will take place in Mobile, Alabama on June 23rd, 24th, and 25th, 2022.